Okay, hello and welcome back to our blind old school Ironman challenge playthrough of Divinity Original Sin. Let's go for it, shall we? With our fourth attempt. Alright. Give me a second, please. Yeah, fourth attempt. Isn't this great? I'm changing my roleplay as well. From what I've seen of the game, doesn't make much sense to go as I had planned. More or less.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
So I'm actually going to be playing a neutral good and a neutral evil character. That's the plan right now. And that way also you will have that or that mechanic that the developers put so much time into. Fighting, you could say, between the two main characters, or the interaction between the two main characters won't be so stale as was before. Okay, who has better initiative? He has 6, he has... Okay.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
So, Callisto is going to be neutral evil, and Joxer is going to be neutral good. So things are going to work out.
Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things.
Well, great deeds require the occasional leap of faith. I myself might have done the same.
And end up a stiff tangle of limbs on a forgotten beach? I prefer a measured step to a flailing leap, thanks.
All right. Well, I guess there is not much else to of shells. I'm going to eat a few. I remember they do give some bonuses. I'm going to need all the bonuses I could possibly want. Alright. Let's see. Alright.
Source hunters! How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Huh. So she's the conduit.
Arise, fair dead! Seize upon our enemies!
Jesus Christ. Both of them have me at range. He's great. I'm fucked. Receive 2 attacks of opportunity. Did this shit. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. This is not looking good, is it? Okay, I guess I need to whack him.
Confound
Are you fucking serious? At least I managed to hit his ass. Fucking thing. EAP. The boulder. Well, could do that. And with the boulder. Okay, that asshole is up. It's not good. I think I need a smoke grenade or something. How much does it cost to use one? 3 points. To block his... to lock everyone's vision. Let's kill this asshole. I should be able to kill him with air I want. Okay, it's me, then the spider, then air. Let's kill him. Then use that smoke. I'm betting he won't be able to shoot me. That's what I hope. So let's hope this is not a wasted gesture.
No smoke without triumph.
Okay, give me a second, please. Alright. So I can't shoot him. Should I is the question. Should I use malediction? Oh, that should be for this dude. Let's shoot him in the ass. Should be able to kill him now. Okay, it kind of worked. Could not see my ass. Jesus! Cannot see the target. Target is in front of me. Okay, how long does this smoke last? One thing I do know is I cannot allow this dude keep hitting my character. Guess going back is not such a... Could whack him in the face. This should be... That's a better thing. Let's run into the mist so he can shoot. Okay, now Shield, I will attack me. Yes. Should I weaken him? Yeah, I think I should. Okay, the two of them can duke it out here.
Deliverance.
All right. There you go, the smoke clears. Sure. Take long. Well, that went amazingly.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
Okay. In as a neutral eel, we are source hunters. That's something I won't forget. So yeah.
Indeed. For all we know, these dark-dealing thieves may be involved with Councillor Jake's murder.
Okay. Yeah, we can certainly not ignore sorcery.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
I won't enter right away. For a very simple reason. The reason is... armor, 6 armor, 7 armor, 7. She has same 7. All right. So let's explore outside first. Has better perception. I think they have the same. Okay, let's go to the optional tutorial area. Jesus. Slashing versus crushing. I think doesn't matter, does it? Well, with some enemies it should. The hell was that? So I got lucky or something. Lock level 0. Rain scroll. Tree trunk. Orange juice. Read the scroll. That's great. Fuck you. All right.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
An arrow. I don't have anyone to use them. Oil flask. Actually lacking someone that can set shit on fire.
Better to detonate that mine safely than trip over it myself.
Don't remember last time I had to break those two apart, so why not do it now? Let's just do it so I don't have to come back later. The world, it may be a simple threat, but the broken garment, it may be the world. Oil flask.
King's tomb, is it? I've always heard there was more to these than meets the eye.
Water balloon. Magus' stuff. Well, let's see how these works. I've never used them before. That's how that works. Alright. The points to equip. Shall see. Enter graves in the antechamber before entering the rooms. Press the area. That. There's a mechanism.
What's this?
Somewhere.
I found something. Fastened tighter than the treasury.
Short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
Alright. Smoke.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Okay. But did I succeed? It disappeared, so I guess I did succeed. Still black outside. But if you can fish, let's try to find out. Tree. Maybe I don't need to go that this way. Whip our air. Oh, look at that.
This seems to be broken.
Really a rogue. Someone that has a bow at least. And let's see. Can I perchance knock down this thing? I want to waste that fire scroll. Shit. It's really stupid. Really does nothing. Cannot knock them down. Out with this. Seems the same applies. Would blow it up. So this is immune to poison. I cannot individually select the spider. Okay. I guess I'll have to use the fire scroll. Because what else can I do? I think I can't do anything else. Ah, fuck, it was only a key. Knew it. Alright. Let's go. So we still have a lot of catching up to them. Remember this place.
What's this? I found something.
Still cannot figure
I've
out
spotted something interesting.
how you're supposed to move them around. Okay, there you go.
I've spotted something interesting.
They gave me all the oil in the world. The only thing I actually am. Will I disarm this trap? I cannot. Or smoke grenades. They're actually quite useful. Alright, let's link up.
Shh! I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner. I feel uneasy here. I'd better keep my weapon at the ready.
Wonder if that will work out.
Face the unending darkness.
That was extremely effective. Hilariously effective. I didn't think that was going to work. Turns out it was better than my well-lit. almost done here. Might upstairs shouldn't be much of a problem. So I know how to cheese it. I am intelligence poison.
I was really hoping to find something better.
One-handed weapon, let's see. Craft. Alright, let's craft. Arrow shafts and arrow heads. What? Better crafting? One has crafting. So shall have to wait, I guess. Look of beer. Alright, who needs to be here? I guess it's better if she is there. Since no, it's better if she's back here. She can attack or should she? I think she should be there. Who's going to get attacked first? Him. Yes. No. Okay. I know how I did this last time. Person that's going to get attacked is the one that's not standing on this pedestal. So you stand here to keep this route open for escape. So one companion runs here, that's him, drawing the enemies. Well, but actually that companion would be much safer. Who the hell knows, it doesn't matter, I think. And I can use my spider as well. I don't think I will. Who has better speed? That's a good question. Apparently she has one. Let's leave her back. That's what the game is saving.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead? A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it?
This is Joxer, he's neutral good. Let's go with number 3.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution. I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha! In life, I toiled to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. Run if you like, Defiler.
Alright. Two archers. I could send my spider there. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe it's not a bad idea. It's not a terrible idea. The main thing is I need to lure them back. Well, you see, that's what I don't like. At least though, what shall she do? I don't want her to be involved in this fighting just yet. So let's save her. You see, this asshole is going for her. But I actually need him. Let's hope my character doesn't get the stun. It would be horrendous. Can I possibly shoot stuff? Alright. Let's hope I don't get attacked. Yeah, stunning arrow. Knockdown faint when I got lucky there. Got extremely lucky. Maybe I won't be able to hit me here. How many turns does it have? Not many. You know what? Let's wait. I need to lure them this way. Otherwise they might not fall for my trap. Wait. Well, I mean, it's here danger here. This is not going as I imagined it would. Alright, now let's shout. Let's wait. There you go. Targeting his ass is rather difficult, isn't it?
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Knock his ass down. How many turns I missed on? 2 turns. No, he has a big leap on them. I need to wait, sadly enough. Yeah, I need to wait. Him to come across the... Will he come across? Well, he will definitely try because he has a staff. Alright, let's wait. It's good that that's only says load. Alright, let's see what happens if I close that thing on top of his ass. Serious. Appears he is on this side. Not extremely sure, but sure I could attack him. Right, let's close the gap. I'll open the door with her. Countdown failed. Oh, shit. That's supposedly 100% chance of that? Jesus. Okay.
Surrender now!
And send the spider. It is out of sight. Imagine that. Well, that was the case.
The sky will fall!
This is the end for you!
Alright, it's here. That actually heals me. What do you know? Stupid fucking spider. Forget, I need to put rage quit. Nothing, the fucking asshole. Died here, huh? Yeah, he left. Except his entrails. Hello Siri, how are you? 200 practice sword. Okay, I made a mistake. The stuff goes to him. Joxer. Joxer. The Magnificent. Alright. I made a what, Siri, a page? Yeah, I didn't explain yesterday how I died properly. I used the teleporter stone and I went into a bathroom or something like that. The woman in the bathroom became enraged and we had an argument which I won, I'm guessing because there is no way to lose it. I had five wins in a row twice in the paper scissors game, which I'm going to start skipping now. Ah yeah, I made a mage here. I'm role-playing now Joxer as a neutral good character and Callisto as a neutral evil character. Yeah, it seems in this game, like in Pillars of Eternity, magic is too much of an important.
Here lies Master Ragequin's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
So important to just stick. Although I was doing fine, I guess. I was doing just fine. Well, the woman became enraged, but I won the argument, as I said. So... once I had won the argument... I tried to get out. So I found a key in the floor. And I saw a door in front of me. So I thought that door would be the one out of that place. I tried to lockpick it, I tried to open it with the key, and the woman kept saying, "Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that." And suddenly she yelled, "Guards!" and 5 guards appeared out of nowhere. I said, "What the fuck, how did they come here?" And I rotated the camera and saw the other door that led straight to the city. And once the guards got inside the house, they killed my main character and the thief, I think, yeah. But I managed to extricate Joxer and Madora. So I had Joxer and Madora outside the bathhouse and my other 2 characters' death inside the bathhouse. So I tried to go back and revive them so I could continue using them. I went with Joxer because he had, and I guess it's in the logical choice between a warrior and a ranger. Well, the guards were inside the bathhouse still, and as soon as they saw me, they attacked. And they got Joxer, they knocked him down instantaneously and killed him. And I still had Madora very far away. But apparently it doesn't matter. Once both your main characters are dead, the game is over. And that's what happened. That's how I died. I still had Madora alive when the game said I had failed completely. Not that I think I could have continued, you know. But I could have taken the lone wolf trait and maybe tried to because those guards, I don't know if they move. The whole time I was watching them, they didn't move one bit. If that's the case, then those 2 characters would have been dead forever. There is no way I could make them flee that situation. And that's what happened. So I decided I was going to play neutral, good and evil characters and make myself the same party that was successful in Dragon Age Inquisition. 1 tank, 2 mages, 1 rogue. I'm going with that, which is, let's say, my tried and true strategy in many games to succeed without dying.
Oh, my talk. Look, a wanderer.
Okay, this is Joxer, he's good.
Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to time with an indulgent mistress, to one who spends happy hours as she passes. But when your existence is one of misery, she becomes a lethargic hum. Oh, I remember ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces, and the sun-bleached dead merry children. All this I have seen, alive, alone, alas.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going for this as well. We shall see how it goes. If I die again, I may go back to my original idea. So it was not a bad idea. The only problem is that magic is so pervasive in this world, it's everywhere. So it seems illogical to have characters that are anti-magic, because they would have to kill basically all the people in the... Anyone can use magic. Scrolls are everywhere, potions, it's rather... The abilities, for example, that knockdown fist, that looks like magic to me. The one that warriors use. It certainly seems like it's magic they are... casting.
My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only to claim, of course they could hear her, the rats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long for. Yes, yes, I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me toward the water. Swing me as far as your arm's strength gives release, and treasure long sunk I will grant thee. What do you say, kind knight?
Alright. Kindness is its own reward, and then there's the promise to treasure. Let's throw him.
Kindness is its own reward, and then there's the promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him into the sea. Someone's sinking to the bottom of the sea here today, and if it's not him, it's you.
Holy shit. Juxer went insane. Okay. Who says he'll make good on his promise? This pearl is a sure thing, his words are not.
Who says he'll make good on his promise? This pearl is a sure thing. His words, however, are not.
Ah, thanks a lot, Siri. Thanks a lot. I've watched myself a few ads in there for another YouTuber.
No, we'll do as I say, and there's an end to it.
Liberator, kind benefactor, bless me the might of your sea-bound witch. The sea, I have returned, where every wave feels like a mermaid's kiss. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
Alright, let's see what happens. Water resistance 9 HP. Schmachel's gift. Well, it's not completely worthless. Say that much. Yeah, I'm going to start skipping those paper scissors things.
As good as a new penny.
Yeah, you can. The ads are actually selected by the company itself, and you can Look at, select categories of ads that you like or you don't like. They are very open to feedback on those things. If you have any feedback, I would pass it on to the company itself. Any improvements you think would be cool. There are yeah, they are selected by the people in that company. Ah, look at this. I don't think I've seen this before. Manually selected so they would be attractive to internet savvy people. That's how I've seen it so far. Alright. Now let's see how things turn out here. Last time I killed these two assholes.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Let's see.
Calm down, Julius.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
We are on Source Hunter's business. Your orders.
So, you're
I will be skipping dialogue because... Alright, the wizard you say sounds good to me. Lead the way.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
That's something I dislike on this. Sometimes the main characters are voice acted, sometimes they're not. Should I kill them again? Neutral EU. Well, obviously. Let's go with the EU option. I have no choice, I guess.
Stand down. Unless you want me to stand by and let them give you a good thrashing.
Holy shit. Drexler is crazy. Alright, let's go with reason. I don't like what I'm doing. But whatever. These two almost mistook us for orcs. They are a menace.
These two almost mistook us for orcs and would have attacked us for no reason. We must rid the city from menaces such as these.
Joxer wins again.
No, we'll do as I say, and there's an end to it.
Is there a reason why he's winning all the time?
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city.
They leveled up. That's hilarious. I wonder if... Really? I actually don't mind cheesy voice acting. But I am completely okay with it. Okay, let's see. I think I've grown accustomed to audiobooks. I mean, audiobooks voice acting can truly be horrendous. Higher initiative. That sounds like a good idea. I have 6. I don't know why I have so low initiative. I remember, it was because I had leader. Last time I had leader, and leader gave me like 6 initiative or something. Yeah, I remember now. Before Joxer, we have strength. Gain per turn. Start action points. Ready to attack traps. I think start action points are actually good. 7 allows me to cast these 2 abilities at the start of. That's what I need. Turn action, but let's see. This increases initiative and action points per turn. To 7. Now turn action. Still says 6. Okay, initiative does go up.
You keep them eyes open, you hear?
Okay, they show me green that it will go up.
Have to face the buggers alone.
The heat and the
checks
drink
it.
are getting the better of me.
1 point here.
Sleepy. Don't tell me you're afraid. You should have enough liquid courage in your system by now that you're ready to face an army.
How much by 10? Like that. Personality. Airship will give boosts to party members and friends that can see you. That can see you. That's the problem. That can see you. Only those that can see you. Yeah, that's good. But I know leadership can be bought in items, so it doesn't make much sense to spend points there. I think I'm going to save that point. Speed. Let me sign action. Sign action point. How many times can I attack with 7 action? I use these 2 at the first. This costs 6. How much does it cost me to use my weapon? Three. No, I think I'm going with higher strength or constitution. Right now I don't need more action points, and the initiative is good enough until I get to the city. And I can get leadership, and then it will all fall into place. I think I'm going with either constitution
Pass the ball, would you, Junius?
or strength.
This is a single malt.
Proves man-at-arms skills. What the hell does that
The
mean?
local pig swill they sell for ale.
Single malt? Stubbliers. You've been had by one of them smooth-talking salesmen again. Come, give here before I sober up.
Ah, he's the tank. It's so stupid. Let's give him more health. Oh, 10%. 10% is nothing. Not the 10%. It's something like that. Or like 50%. Jesus. Now let's give him constitution. I'll bring constitution up to 8, and then I'll go strength, constitution, strength, constitution.
Come, let's have another drink while we still can. To your very good health.
And yours, Flavius.
And we will save that point. Now for hair.
Goes down as smooth as burning needles. And I'll be damned if it doesn't get you more hammered than an anvil.
She does need better initiative.
Dad, what you?
This is 4, 7, 2, 4, 5, 7. This costs me 3. I have 6. Start with 7 so I can summon the spider. Then gain 6 per turn. Now let's increase her speed a little bit. She is on the slow side. Higher initiative for her makes perfect sense.
You keep that eyes over your head. Shh. If the orcs show up, I don't want to have to face the buggers alone.
The heat and the drink are getting the better of me. Gosh, I'm my sleepy. Don't tell me you're afraid. You should have enough liquid courage in your system by now that you're ready to face an army.
Ah, she has +1 bartering, how the hell? From egotistico. Ah, imagine that. She also has crafting, from pragmatic. Okay. Has shit. Has lucky charm from romantic. So actually she needs to hold the shit. Fuck me. So he loots but she sells. Isn't that great? Okay, we'll deal with that later. These assholes are not coming, I don't really care. Sure, they'll be very handy. I wonder what stats drunks give them. Maybe they are more resistant to damage. She's also a crafter, that's going to be a mess.
What in the hell is happening down there? Orcs? Bloody orcs! Come, let's go back to the bridge where the source hunters had their big roots.
What? Bunch of assholes.
Your maker, devil! Step aside. Let me handle
Yes. I didn't imagine that would happen. I thought for sure they would help. Hilarious. Ooh. Old standard issue bow. Isn't this great? I wish they had a weapon swap hotkey. Obviously I don't. You know what? That would go to Callisto. She could use a bow if need be. Since I don't have a range of. Ooh, Jesus! What the hell did just happen? Jesus Christ! This is not how it went down last time. Holy shit! Ah, yeah, I was planning on playing the yeah, I saw you had those games, but the problem is Shadowrun has 0 voice acting. I read a lot about it actually, and it has 0 voice acting, and sadly I do need voice acting.
Darling Arachnid, aid my plight.
That should distract the shaman, I hope. We'll knock his ass down. You know what? Let's encourage. I don't want the shaman attacking. Fuck you, shaman. You are going down. Last time this fight was far easier. Yeah, I don't know if I can't handle a game with 0 voice acting in an RPG. Well, in all truthfulness, Jesus. The real issue is that since I have very little time to play games, spending that time reading dialogue doesn't seem like a great idea to me. Jesus Christ. This guy's tough as shit. Yeah, this battle was much easier last time. Everything went to hell. Ah, really? They are short? Okay, maybe I will certainly try them then. This fucking asshole.
The time of your death is at hand.
Okay, let's use this as a meat shield. Need to lock the vision of that thing so it can't attack my... Are you serious? That was worse. That backfired royally. Okay, let's hide. Jesus Christ. The poison. That was ridiculous. Holy shit. And a strategy RPG. I don't think I've played one of those for a long time. Jesus. This is all filled with fuck. I want to poison myself. Shit. This shit took the bait. Can summon the spider again? That would certainly come in handy. Need to remember. Why is that guy still alive? Ooh! Jesus Christ! Holy shit! What a freaking asshole! Are you serious? Okay, I need to stay away from these things. Holy fuck, you know what? I'm going to retreat. Need to make them come to me. Yeah, I've never seen that happen before. It was crazy. Okay, let's come to the edge here. I'm actually afraid to move. You know what? I'm going to regroup back here. Until that place. Yeah, green, black, red. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to retreat. Seems like the logical thing to right now. That's a horrible mess. Jesus Christ.
Meet your demise!
This is already burning up. Shit. It has 3 turns. It's burning. It's going to die. No? But I really fucked that up. This guy. I need to heal him somehow. Yeah, I need to heal him. I have a scroll, I think. Ah, there is not going to be a restart. Well, that's a miracle. I can actually target him from here.
Sweet relief.
But I do need to move back while all that shit clears up. Otherwise, that dude is going to murder me. How much? A legionary is not going to last for long. If he explodes this shit, I'm done. I need to keep Callisto out of the fray till I can summon the spider again. Jesus Christ. The problem is I don't even see how I could possibly... Okay, let's move towards him. I have to be very careful so I don't... Okay.
They hear the fight.
Very curious and disquieting.
Jesus.
As good as a new penny.
This was very different. Very different. Let's follow him. Fucking Junius and Brutus. I wonder if I could have convinced them. They're going to get...
You craven chickens! You cowered here while the rest of us fought?
Oh, come on, don't be cross. Have a sip, why don't you?
Let's wait, I want to be completely healed before I get into any arguments.
Unbelievable! You watched your brethren be slaughtered while you twiddled your thumbs?
What's the problem now? We didn't do a thing.
Well, with this dude on my side, I can definitely kill them. You know what might have helped? That I had a leader last time.
You watched your brethren be
Maybe
slaughtered
that's
by
why
the flame of
everything
your
went to
vows.
hell this time around, because last time I had a leader. I remember all the legionnaires were boosted as well. Maybe that's what happened.
Oh, the Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade, and good luck.
Alright. See if I can talk to
Lovely
Jude.
days for a swig and a song, isn't it? Very well.
Fuck you. Bunch of assholes. Should have killed them. I thought for sure they would help in the fighting. Yeah, I think I'm going to be spending a few points in leadership. Or maybe not. Can't reach. Jesus, what a mess. Yeah, you're like Donald Trump. A fire wand. Well, this is better. Certainly. You know what? A fire wand is exactly what I need. Well, at least Donald Trump talks a big game. These guys are complete assholes. They don't even pretend. This is far better, for sure. What? Have no empty slots on your hotbar. What? Cycle through. Ah. Can dual wield these things. How does that even work in combat? Okay, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Look at that. Okay, I'll keep both of them equipped, but I will leave this one here. In case it does something. I don't know. This is fucking insane. I need a leader. So as long as they can see me, that's what they said. Who was the leader last time? I think it was my... was my warrior. As long as they can see you, that would mean the tank should be a leader, doesn't it? Makes sense, because everyone will see the tank if the tank is in the middle of the fight. Does that make any sense, or I'm just being deluded? I think it makes a modicum of sense. We shall see. There isn't going to be a lot of fighting now that we're done with this. For quite a bit, I think. Which reminds me I should save. Okay, let's save this ship. I know how to do it, I guess.
We must let the flames switch them over.
What if the Orcs are sending another fleet? Are these the biggest rockets we've got?
The leader should be on... Okay, let's read that. Because I thought the leader should be seen, not the one that sees, but maybe you're right. Let's see. Leadership will give boosts to party members and friends that can see you. That's why I thought the tank made more sense, because if the tank is in the middle of the fight, everyone will see him, since more likely than not I will be attacking the people that are around the tank.
So what they say?
So everyone will be looking inwards towards the tank,
Honest pay for an honest day.
while the rogue or the mages would be on the periphery, and they won't necessarily be seen by everyone. Because if it said to friends and party members that you can see, it would make sense for someone outside of combat that can look at the whole picture. It actually makes more sense when you think of it. A general is not in the middle of the fight. A general is back in the camp or at the HQ looking at the big picture. But the way the description makes it sound is like you're more like a sergeant or an officer in the middle of the fight, and that gives you a boost to the rest of the people in the fight that can see you, not those that you can direct as if you were a high-level officer. I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to wait until I can get gear. And we can test that theory. Who has the best chance to improve my survivability by having leadership? It makes sense that a leader should not be involved in the fighting, and rather be directing it from afar, as is the case in real life. It would be stupid to risk a general in a skirmish or something like that. Foolish indeed. Fucking Arhu. Arhu, you stupid fuck!
Ruckus.
Made me
but
die.
I see we've suffered another
Idiot.
orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was
400,
dispatched,
Jesus
I can only
Christ.
come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil.
It's true, they cost 100 each. I forgot.
You're as welcome as a glass. So you were. There we are. So, now that it's hard. Captain Aureus, though. Jake was murdered in a downstairs. So there are. She seems still. Don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be, well, a human, and yet, I don't quite know what to make of this news. Ah, the lead. Someone is responsible for the unfortunate. We've cordoned. There's nothing of interest along the water. Oh, but that's not such mad to be out. But of course, it's. I'm glad we've. Once you're there, and with that.
Alright.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arthur mentioned?
Yeah. Must have spoken Spanish. Let's say that lore-wise it would make sense. Lore-wise it would make sense for a mage to be the leader. But mechanic-wise it's not the best thing. At least from what I got on that description. The mechanics appear to work counter to logic.
Well, what does it matter? Day labor's more suited to my nature anyhow.
The tank is the most likely to go down, that's pretty true as well. Although if the tank goes down, we're fucked anyway. Yeah. I guess seeing your leader die is like those now you remember the old Total War games that if you lost your general in battle, morale collapsed instantaneously and everything went to hell? I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here. Emptify. I don't have any lore, do I? Don't have lore-smanship.
If I don't start earning an extra gold piece now, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These
I don't understand.
So what did he say?
He can buy stuff cheaper than she, but she has barter.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
I don't understand that. Whatever. Let's see. I'm going to recruit the characters. I wonder how you go into the sewers. You actually need to go to the sewers to find the supposed rogue that's there.
When this little shouting fig, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
You see the tank as expendable. I see the tank as the most important character. If the tank goes down, I'm fucked. I always play strategy games in Ironman rules. I never reload no matter how bad things are going. I actually have a very old playthrough. I did like almost 4 years ago of Rome Total War the Alexander expansion. Things were going badly for a while, horribly actually, horrendously wrong, but I managed to turn it around. I think it's a very good playthrough, to be honest with you. Summon a wolf, that's great. Mackerel.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Council's wife.
home, our livelihood, all sunk in... Well, we were merchants what seems like a These damn orcs, with our ship gone, that was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames.
Alright. Yeah, it is on YouTube. Yeah, all the playthroughs I've ever done are on YouTube. Okay, I know. I don't think these guys gave me any quests.
What news from the mainland?
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, scary
I don't know, I have to come back.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the
Read
time the
it.
captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
I can make an item bar, huh? Alright, let's go and recruit. I need to gather shit. That's what I dislike about restarting. The first time I do a game, I do it properly. Second time around, I try to do it from what I remember vaguely. About what I did the first time around. No, I always take the dynastic approach or the institutional approach. That's actually how it works in that expansion, you know, because it's in the Alexander expansion, if Alexander dies, the game is over. But when I play a strategy game, I usually just take the long view of the state. As long as the state is up and running, I will continue. What I don't do is restart or reload.
Not even worth the rummaging.
Reload. If I lose, I don't reload. The computer cheats, because that actually happens, I don't reload. If things go wrong in battles, I don't reload, and they tend to go wrong horrendously. Similar to Napoleon. Maybe I should play Napoleon then. It kind of fits the rules better than the regular long campaign. You know what? I'll add Napoleon to a short list of games. That's an old game. I think it's already patched. It should be cheap. Yeah, the computer cheats like hell in those games. I don't want to spoil it if you ever watch it, but I had to do some pretty interesting things to keep the Empire afloat for a while. Yeah. The last Total War game I played a lot was Medieval 2. That was the last one. But I played hardcore, you could say. After that I got more into RPGs.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the waterlands.
Instead of strategy games. But I started playing strategy games before. I remember playing Shogun, the original Shogun, and Medieval 1. I had a great campaign in Medieval 1. Sadly, those days I didn't know shit about recording. It was an amazing campaign. I still remember it fondly.
For an honest day.
Warhammer Total War. I have heard that. I know absolutely nothing about Warhammer itself. The lore of the series.
Report! Nothing to report, sir. You never have anything to report. Isn't that a good thing?
That's hilarious.
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse, Snoop? If it's conversation, as for myself, my job is to that idiot man-shot. Even.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector. Curtius is my name. This is a storing house for Legion.
I think everything here is you touch it, it's about the stealing. Now, should I still distrust magic? That's a good question. I think I should still have a healthy distrust of magic. Nah, I think she would. Yeah, she would support magic, and he would be distrustful of magic. Since, yeah, let's go for that.
This place reeks of orc stench.
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And I tell you, and of course, every now and again, have you talked to him? Thinks every man, woman, and child who steps this Jake business is then again. But it's an that fuss. Something you'd like to Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Okay.
Man, with guards, not drunks on the streets.
Enough! Look! What is this barbarism? Back to your post at once! Sir, this is an important matter. A matter of honor. Such matters are settled on your own time. Understood?
Understood, sir.
I'm still, I guess,
Come now.
1,000 men to 212 cavalry. I don't remember specific fights. One thing I do remember is how the overall game. I was playing like with England, and I actually unlike navies.
To convince my dumbbell.
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile, but my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
16. You know what? I don't give a shit about barter. Let's just barter away. And I don't like Navy, so I was blind. I didn't send expeditions anywhere. I just kept trying to conquer France. So I was conquering France, so happy. And I get to the border of France and Spain, and what do I find there? What was their name? Well, the Arabic peoples. They had a special name. That game.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
So I said, well, that's the first time I talked to him. I said, let's be friends. So we entered into war. Exactly. Right away. And then I started conquering Germany, and what's Austria and all that good stuff. And lo and behold, I get to Italy, and who's there? Yeah, I think they have, the Moors. But they have a name that starts with A, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the people of northern Africa, those Muslim countries. So I get to Italy, and who is there? Those guys as well. So I say, well, what do we have here? I keep going east, and every time I move east and try to go south, that empire is there, until the whole world was divided between the northern Europe controlled by myself and southern Europe and the Balkans and all that thing controlled by the Moors. And then we had a royal fight between both of us. It was hard. They actually divided my empire in two. They took everything from Italy up to the Baltic Sea. But I managed to
One day, Moira.
take
One day you'll show 'em all.
Spain and Morocco, and then pincer them around. That was a fun experience. Hilarious. Okay, I will have a rogue and both the rogue, they are going to be ranged. I'm not going to be using only one melee character, I think. So we can sell all these melee weapons. No problem. Ah, fuck. He doesn't even have a... Jesus. The fucking asshole. That's what he is. Something that's worth 10. Or take something that's worth 1. This. Yeah, Total War games are really... You know what? I think that's how people feel about the Skyrim now that maybe that's how people feel about the Skyrim. When they have their own little stories. I've never felt out that way in RPGs. I actually need the dialogue to reflect consequences, or I don't care too much.
Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see? Perhaps a vial of... I'm sure...
I can assure you there wasn't a hint of...
I sent away for...
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized...
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight.
Okay, she's got to be put down.
She's got to be put down. If this love potion is as dodgy as it sounds, she could come to her vicious senses at any time.
Alright. Let's go with an orc. Now she would trust magic, let's say. What's the point of causing more pain?
If you were the only thing that stands between me and eliminating this threat, you won't stand long.
Don't you want to see whether or not this experiment proves successful?
Don't you want to see whether or not this experiment proves successful? A real working love potion. Think of the possibilities.
Why does he always win? I think this is Yeah, this cannot be random, as they say. He always wins. Okay, I'll continue doing this until I get back to where I was. Because if that's the case, if she never wins, then I will have to pick the things myself. I don't know.
No, we'll do as I say.
Glad to hear I'm not the only one with common sense around here.
No! She's You bastard! You had no right!
No right to protect not only you from your own stupidity, but myself and the citizens of Sicil as well.
It's you we need protection from, murderer. Fortunately, the wizards of youthful gore make a revenge elixir that will show you what's what.
Go ahead and throw your sugar water on me if you like. Your foolishness is no longer my problem. Thank you, stranger. If you ever need help, I'll do my best to repay you.
I wonder if I ever will find him again. Don't worry, Flavius, you can still have sex with her. Alright, let's go.
Why would we be guarding this place? Think! Makes sense, sir.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Try to make a lot of progress today. Alright, see you, Siri. Have a good lunch. But yeah, strategy games. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's you against the whole world that it creates such a bond with those stories. Ooh, look at that. This must be a sewer entrance. That must be it. Sure. It makes sense. Can I even get there? How the hell do I get there? Okay, I will make it my utmost priority to get there somehow. Must be a way. Ah, maybe with a stupid fucking pyramid I can get down here. Makes sense. Alright. We have a plan. I didn't see that last time. Okay, so I have to talk to Junius. Let's try to avoid backtracking as much as we can. Not Junius, Aureus.
I've spotted something interesting.
What? Ah, that grave. Okay, you never know. Graves are going to be filled with monsters.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite. Are you sure you want to disturb it?
Fuck. Oh, that would be an insult to the dead.
No, that would be an insult to the dead.
You can insult what's not alive to be offended. I say we dig.
You'll leave that grave alone, or I'll dig you your own alongside it.
Whoever's buried here won't notice that we have disturbed the earth above him.
Whoever's buried here won't notice that we've disturbed the dirt above them.
Okay, let's see. If he wins... Has she won? Amazing. Okay, she can
All right,
actually
we'll do
win.
it your way.
As you prepare to break ground, you gaze at the dirt beneath your feet once more.
Okay, let's start digging.
All right, time to get digging.
Here is hoping we find something worthwhile.
Here's hoping we find something worth...
You plunge your shovel into the earth.
I'll take my leave. Ah, okay, you run away. This doesn't sound... Jesus Christ, I knew it. I knew it. Fucking assholes. They can revive his ass. That seemed... Okay, that will teach us for the future. I won't do that in the future. If I get warned, I won't do it. Fuck you. The hell does that? And the ship did survive? Maybe it was fucking Teleron. It's like him. Fucking asshole. Or that woman. The woman. Sacred ground indeed. Okay. Reginald the spare key. Well, let's head for them. Legion headquarters.
Can you spare a coin?
The perimeter.
That's this place. I think I've never entered here before.
Ah, cruel fortune. One coin or two, noble spirit? One coin or two?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I am a happy man, and certainly a humble one now. It turns out losing it all has its own share of benefits.
How did you lose it all?
Ah, a fool once was I, and ever seeking greater satisfaction than that which I already enjoyed. In my folly, I sought the counsel of those notorious Watcher statues on the western cliffs. Their guidance ruined any small fortune I might have had, but certainly granted me humility.
Tell me about the statues.
I'd heard they were not to be trusted, that they gave fools advice to the fools who sought them, but somehow I believed that I was the exception. They told me that I would find fame and renown if I renounced my worldly possessions, all my worldly possessions, and became a great figure of piety and humility. Fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method. But as my house burned in front of me, I felt no elevation, no piety, only the sudden weight of my own idiocy upon my very soul.
Here, take 10 gold pieces.
May the soul of Astarte smile upon you, kind stranger.
Goodbye.
So those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me. How can you explore the spirit when you're busy keeping up with the Joneses?
And now he's beginning to survive.
And now he's begging to survive. Looks like everything went according to plan.
Materialistic. Okay.
Ah, cruel fortune.
It was not fortune, it was your own basilic nature. Okay, yeah, I never came back here. I wonder why. To remember that going outside is a real bad idea.
Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
I don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Attention!
Come on with the dramatics, it's not as bad as all that.
The face, Furious! She bit me in the face!
Look on...
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Toe. That's the source.
She may have the look that reports of it. I tapped her.
Tell you.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another Legionnaire in the Cove.
Well, that's...
Let's take care.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy, if we can trust her to watch our back.
Yeah, let's take her. No discussion here.
After all.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good...
Heed me, Source Hunter.
Alright. That's not up for argument. We need her. We will take her. That sounds a little... Oh, doesn't it? Saying all this shit to her. Let me check her stats. Perception, speed. She actually doesn't have much. Craftsmanship, lore master. Okay, that's great. Skill, expert marksman. She doesn't know how to cure. I think I'm going to forget that power stance. Arium and bow. She has a stench, Ulgi, Arrow record. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
So, did I just say I wanted to? Ah, yeah, forget these things. Yeah. She doesn't know them. Fuck. She doesn't know first aid. Run. Okay, let's continue dosing her stuff. Yes. I don't know what. I'm going to let him have all the stuff. I don't really care if I get the money or not, blah blah blah. Give him all the crafting I can. Let it be that. Arrow. This can be identified. What? I have an identifying glass. I can. Let's give her that. A door. There's one lore master. Should go to her. Slave. Why don't I have magic pockets? You know, I think I thought that was just something that Asylum immediately. She has her resurrection scroll, so I need to buy another one.
Sorry, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. I thought for sure Lore Master. This blood. She will have this weapon. Interesting. I have a cap. Okay. Cloth cap. Alright. Now I need to recruit.
Source Hunter. In Home Forest,
Alright.
every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
There is neither an armor more burial than the minds of men. It is the source of great beauty and much despair. Uniquely human?
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I'm glad that now I have you standing beside me. Even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold. Perhaps in time I will come to know my own kind as you have. And perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
Yes, I don't know. I enjoyed more thinking the other way around. When I was doing the hate magic approach. With mages in my party, that doesn't make much sense, does it? Okay, we don't need this anymore. Is who has the highest perception? Everyone has the same. He should go in the middle. Alright, let's talk to these assholes. I still want steel. Mainly because danger. There is any chance I'll get caught, that's a bad thing. We'll die instantly.
What have we here then? The so-called Source Hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear?
As one armor specialist. HP, Jesus. It's 10% HP. I'm level 3? I don't think I'm there. Am I? Doubt it very much. You know what? I'm going to start buying stuff. I see something that more or less gets my attention. These two things are good. I'll just buy them. water resistance. Okay, supposedly. Why does he get a discount? I don't understand. Doesn't make sense. Let's see if we can buy this. The resistant shell. Not the bones. Those are things that 100 practice for them. So of these I will keep. So I will dagger it out. Of this I could actually descend. We're very far from work. Don't think I will be able to. Goodbye, the captain. Have enough stuff to sell. Let's buy the captain. Get our monies. Armor specialists and HP. That's good enough. Come out yourself!
Captain Aureus.
Stuck on the murder.
Nevertheless, the scene of the crime is over at
Tell
the
me
Kingdom
about
of Esmeralda.
whatever, Esmeralda.
You're going to stand... if you... Bravo! Figured, how am I enjoying? We are the pride of Rivalon. I'd say they're looking for weeks... Yes! And the...
Alright. I need to catch up. So, armor specialist, huh? Must be here. Here. That's one. So it's logical to get to him. So I am level 2. Where next level? How the hell do I know? Level 2, there you go. So now I have armor specialist 2. A 6 armor rating minus 40 movement penalty. Alright, let me toss a few things into his backpack. Stuff I never want to sell. So I know they will be safe. There was another one. Sadly there is. Could sell this, I thought. She goes to. Alright, let's go and talk to Arhu the mage. +1 initiative. She starts. Jesus. She starts combat, that's not good. All this I could possibly steal. Stealing is problematic. Ah, he's not here. He's in the... forgot. He's in the library.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Air resistance, earth resistance. $500. Earth and fire. 100. Jesus. 7 HP. These are really expensive shit. He must have fire resurrection scrolls there. I do need those. Let's buy them all. I won't bring the other woman with me. Cancel that, I cancel this. Sell these trousers there. It's not. Better not to. I think I can balance it off. Actually going to buy only one. Should everyone? I think I will have everyone have 3, so I can revive all the other party members if need be. The problem is, let's say I have one character. That character can revive another character. That character can revive another, so everyone should have 2 scrolls. More or less. Yeah, that makes sense. Every character should have 2 scrolls.
But certainly. What? Oh, my time. You see, to my great regret. Oh, but that's such to be out. But of course, it's handy to know that I'm my own wizard, you know. By all means. Of course, I can, but they say I seem. It took a while. How and why I myself. Now it may well be a step. I can't stand. What might those be? Oh, a mere trifle for one. Those who are the enemy is wily. You have until they conclude what.
All right. Rona, let's wait until. Everything is stealing, let's not even go. Let's go and recruit the mage and hopefully can push onwards. Alright, I need to distribute these things. Who bought the scrolls? Supposedly he has them. Split 3. Let's send them to her. It's split 2. Send those to her. Now, who has crafting? She has Lore Master. She has Lore Master as well? What the hell is going on? No one has crafting. Great. Alright, let's go to the city hall. I think here I get a bunch of quests.
I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well.
Stun for 1 turn. It's 1 lockpicking plus 1 dexterity. Ah, so it's epic, and I don't have any money in this case. She has good stuff.
We've been conducting a series of expeditions. Lieutenants, now and that is exactly what you're present. The undead, the bravest among my men and women. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you.
Ah, there are some sailors looking for work. Perhaps there is a place for them in the Legion.
It's very sweet of you that you are trying to get these men a job, but I'm afraid they're not Legion material. Sure, they can tie a knot and blow a whistle like the rest of them, but even with a sword in their hands, they wouldn't stand a chance against the undead, and I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Alright, let's discuss the expedition.
If ever we want to be victorious, 3 landmarks with there's a light, the locals, there are ancient, local arc, there's a church, all superstitious mumbo-jumbo if you ask. So I did. The chances of survival during...
Okay, bunch of quests. Everything is still. Door to the mess. To the mess? What? Ah, yeah, that's where that chicken is.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivalon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving the 7.
You and your allies magically gain constitution and heal immensely. Water of life.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivalon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving the 7.
Jack!
Don't let that rooster escape! He's already on the menu for tonight!
Isn't a chicken's destiny to be eaten? Wait a minute, I don't want to see this poor chicken here slaughtered. I want to free him! Free him! If this chicken belongs to the chef, setting it free would be the equivalent of theft.
You'd make an even tastier roast than that chicken.
Holy shit.
Right, we'll do it your way.
Why did you let my chicken escape?
Why did you let my chicken? My chicken escape. Yeah, we're not going to steal. As I've said 1,000
Let
times.
my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack. Now to tell the troops, they're getting nothing but the cornbread.
Ah, when he said it's your lucky day, Jack, I thought he was talking generically. I thought he was actually looking at the chicken. Chicken's name is Jack.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Jesus. Money, money, money. I have 0 money. And even less stuff. But that reminds me that no one can craft. Yeah, no one can craft. Maybe that dude I will recruit can. Who knows?
Greetings.
Dude.
These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivalon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving the 7.
Okay, we are going to the city hall. Guess it's straight this way.
I could do with a cold drink.
Oil kitchen.
I'm overheating here.
This must be City Hall. Ah, look at the pyramid there. Stupid fucking pyramid. I shouldn't have traveled with everyone. I thought... At that point in time I thought... I thought, well, if I travel with one person, they might get killed because they didn't know where I was going. So I assumed it would be a dangerous place, and I went with full force. Turns out I was dead wrong. And more stupid was... well, we shall see. We will going to do things different this time around. Major Cecil. He is involved in shit. Teleporter pyramid. Nah, I don't. Trespassing. Is trespassing to get me fucking killed. I know what I need. I need a rogue, and that rogue needs to have escapist. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need. I finally thought the rogue needs to have escapist. So if it gets trapped by the guard, can flee instantaneously. Or the rogue should have one of the pyramids and the other characters have the other ones. So you know what, that works. So I can teleport to the other characters and I can use the rogue to sneak around and do dastardly stuff. And steal, why not? I'm going to start being more ruthless with this game. This game is hard.
What? Oh, it's you! Come closer then. Closer? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes.
Right.
My elf. Oh, myself. What? Oh, you mean the undead? That's not to... And, Jake, most of the town, as you can imagine, I'm an all-right bloke. What? What of what? Ah, Cecil proved an old fool. His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide. The staff itself could... Well, Oh, this is nonsense. That depends. Ah, the library. Yes, yes, marvelous.
If this cat is actually someone, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to risk. Ooh, Charlatin.
A source hunter! Oh, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes! Me? I live alone here in town. You've always been some. For my part, that band of... Why don't even...
Alright, upstairs.
What? Oh, yes, my Victor. Yes. What?
The lesser key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. The Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising. Omnes autem mali daemones quam. What? What is this? Oh, but no. A source hunter. Why? Simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, now.
Jehan.
I hate what This is a sentiment on one condition.
Alright. This guy is good. Very well. There will be no deals with demons.
Very well. There will be no deals with demons.
Speak before your turn. I, for one, am not ready to make that promise.
You speak before your turn. I, for one, am not ready to make that promise.
Oh, simple souls. Oh, doomed spirits. What tangled webs you'd weave. But I won't be a fly to be caught in them. Begone. Reflect. And if you should see the light, I will be here in the library. For now, you are not worthy of my devotion.
What the fucking asshole. Alright, let's take him. Let's take him in.
The Source Hunter. Why, Simna?
I will lie.
This is a sentiment on one condition.
She will lie. Very well.
Very well.
Agreed.
Agreed. Nothing good ever came from bargaining with those devils anyway.
Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery. Into the depths where demons dance. Gladly shall I follow you into the abyss. Onward, blood and triumph await.
Alright. Let's see. I think that guy and Callisto are going to end up killing each other, to be honest. He has absolutely nothing. Well, he has Jahan's quarterstaff.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
I don't like him having... He's going to be ranged as well, which means Callisto will have to give him one of her wands. The water, what he's told. Yesterday I saw Althethorch and Hydrosophist. Yeah. And Pyrokinic is the one with fire, yeah. Let's give him the water one. It does more damage, but you have to be very close to people. I don't like that.
Where's the third one gone? Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
Now let's see. He has no armor, and I just sold a bunch of robes. Great. Completely forgot about that. He actually has one of these.
Still hasn't been returned. Felaron will have to pay yet another fine.
Jesus. Completely forgot about that. Alright. So Hydrosophist, the spells go to him, and now the third. I think that what does auto-torch mean? Bitter cold, teleportation, shocking touch. Basically the blue ones. This one goes to him, that one goes to him. That goes to him.
Brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Felaron will have to pay yet another fine.
Hydrosophist and Althethorgist. To remember that shit. Won't be easy. Okay. I think we're done there. Jahan. He does have. What the hell is this then? Let's do a slots. Because the trouser is not. Okay. Seems odd. Alright. We're almost done. Mine is the rock, but seems stuck to her.
In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Getahal, be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine. I am Victor. When I was the fisherman who found, he raised me like a... Indeed, you...
Alright, can take books. I only want this one.
Striking it rich!
But let's take all these books and read them.
Where's the third one gone?
Sophia of F.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Where's the third one gone? Shucks. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
Alright. Let's read all of them. Read. Good. Read. Yes, Isil has seen better days.
Where's the third one gone? Shucks. Sometimes I think these books sprout
This is
little
the
legs
Oaks
in
of the Pirate's Life. Ah, yeah, I remember there is a expansion that got fucked.
Place this book here.
Philosophy of Death, what's greater, life of death, or death?
Mayhem.
He says moderation. Superior dagger.
Place this book here.
Okay,
A volume
drop.
of poetry among novels.
Drop.
Mayhem.
Let's skip that one. Drop. 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 I didn't read the first one. The Genesis of Scythian. Alright.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
So now I have him. That's what I wanted here. Let's finish talking to this asshole.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
You have any work for a trio of sailors?
No, all my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
About Victoria.
My dear girl, I introduced. If you're looking for something special, just ask. She knows every...
Alright, goodbye. Fucking asshole. So now, where do I go? I could go to the... here. In Scrub.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? No, scratch that. Men... Oh, it's...
I'm here to do my duty.
I'm here to do my duty, which is hardly the same as adventuring.
So you mean to say we don't live a life of adventure? We don't do anything else all day long?
So you mean to say we do not live a life of adventure? We don't do anything else all day long?
Clearly, two strong personalities stand before me. Two who voice their opinions with vigor when they differ. What else could I expect from mighty source hunters? Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere...
Riches don't interest me.
Riches do not interest me much, actually.
Really? I wouldn't mind earning an extra penny here and there.
Well, don't quarrel about it on my account. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside...
There's no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust.
You'll always stay menial with that attitude. Just what those trusted masters want.
You disagree with one another. But that proves you are firm-willed. That you have the minds of independence, not dependence. Admit, life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right?
Of course I am.
And that is exactly why I am here. Ah, the fab. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? What a gem of a question. Now then, to join the fabulous... Of course. By now, work hard. Fulfill of course, of course.
Alright, so I would join.
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in.
Okay, I'm not going to be so bipolar. She wanted to join in, he said he would join in. Alright.
And me. May all the riches in the world be ours.
Marvelous. Magnificent. What more is there to say? Oh, it's a pretty... One of them was... But you can get... Luckily, there are... Who? Tom? Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, hold on. Yes, of course, Tom. One of our most recent additions to the Fellowship. Brave. They call the undead a problem. You found new recruits already? If...
Alright, I'm not going to enter just yet.
Come on, you chickens.
Talk to her because she has her quest. Zbercha fellow.
Source hunters, eh? Alright, proper, we're finally getting... If you've got a favourite sheep, now that the herd's gone, I recently sold me, yes. Oh, Ogget's been missing for more than a fortnight. I love that sheep, you know. Was planning to cook her into a... Sorry, can't help you there. Haven't got enough livestock left to warrant a hand with...
Alright. He's painting roosters, I don't think he tells me anything else. Did he say something interesting?
No proportionate one. I'm a painter. I travel around.
He said he draws, alright. This is the couple that's going to steal a fish.
No one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see...
Come now! I'll be good for it, I swear! Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Sicil began. Still, that doesn't waive a man's need to eat, you know. I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during bed, so what do you think?
Alright. You're true good, what would I say? Alright. Everyone needs a hand now and then, take the fish.
Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish, and none but us will be the wiser.
Holy shit. If only I knew Russian. Alright. True enough. We are tired of charity now and then. No, I'm crazy.
Neither I nor my fists would take kindly to someone who'd watch a man starve over a principle.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
If you encourage thievery, I'll have you treat you as I would a common criminal.
If you encourage thievery, I'll have to treat you as I would any common criminal.
Alright. Off
No,
he
we'll
goes.
do as I say.
That's the spirit! Or should I say, the soul?
Tomatoes. He took my fish!
What?
Get it while it's fresh. These batches
That was the merchant? The merchant was the woman next to him? Are you fucking serious?
I'm straight. I'm true.
Okay, what the fucking idiot. I thought they were friends. Let's get out of here.
Did you just
you steal that fish?
No, I paid for it. The merchant just left, but I paid. I paid before.
You were a witness to this event now? Tell me what happened.
I'm surprised his pantaloons haven't caught fire yet, the damned liar.
Simply shocking the way he so blatantly lies.
What kind of monster are you? You encourage me to take the fish and then throw me to the wolves. Curse you!
Come along quietly. You did the crime, sir, and the sentence is yours alone.
That was insane. She was the merchant, I cannot believe it.
You! Hypocrites and traitors! I thought source hunters were supposed to help the people, not lure them into crime and punishment.
I have no idea what she's talking about. I was stupid enough to get caught. It's not my problem. Okay. Where are we? Let's look at his traits. I forgot. Craftsmanship. He can craft. That's good. A lot of magic and willpower. Alright. So let's send him the crafting ingredients. To Jehan. This is going to be so annoying. Jehan, fish. I think all this is for cooking, so he should have. Jehan is an arrow, water arrow, so that's to bathe. Jehan, driven. That's for crafting. Wood chips, Jehan. It's to Jehan. Pumpkin to Jehan. Apple to Jehan. Jehan, Jesus Christ. Jehan. Mug of beer. That's not for crafting. This Jehan. This Jehan. Healing potion, bone for Jehan. Tomato for Jehan. Floor, Jehan. Water, Jehan. Empty, Jehan. Jesus. Arrowhead, Jehan. Lockpicks, doesn't matter. Bromid, Jehan. Hair, Jehan. Skulls, Jehan. Arrow shaft. Mushroom. Rain scroll, why not? We'll make it last longer. Anyway. These should... Here. Alright. Craziness. Utter madness. Alright. So where are we? We are... What's this place? This building? This is the warehouse. It should be Telerun's clinic then. This is the morticians. Let's go to the morticians.
Shut tight.
I'm only going to that with the rogue by itself.
Let's keep it that way.
So I don't get any kinds of mess. That is going to extremely close to Jahan. Okay, let's get Jahan. Does he know how to do something? Yes. Experiment. The anvil plus what? The dagger? 41, 21. Don't do shit. The whetstone, man. Let's go here. Whetstone plus the dagger. Need more blacksmith. So what? Let's craft arrow shafts and arrow heads. That makes perfect sense. Ah, it's more crafting, huh? Same here. It's interesting. Yes, I have to put something in this and then I can blow it up. Wheat. To grind the wheat to make flour and all that. Okay, I don't think I can make any more arrows. Send that to Vador, send this to Vador. Send that to Vador. Shit. Vador. Alright. It's another anvil. I think I want to with an anvil. Pretty sure I wanted to do something. What happens if I do this? I wanted to see if I could grind this shit. Whetstone. See an essence. Imagine that. Let's try it. Yeah, let's grind this in the whetstone. As I imagined. Alright. Let's try to cook a bunch of shit. Maybe the Mordor on pestle win the trick. Fish. Okay, let me see. Pumpkin soup. You know what? I'm going to make dinner. Just because it requires less points to be used. If I ever need them, I can distribute them around. But never know. What if the fish actually is better? Let's see what it does. Intelligence and speed heals 10%. What about this? Strength and heals 15%. This would be good for mages. Six turns, but it makes me a stone basically. I won't be able to move. I don't know. Don't know that. Let's wait until I have a little bit more of those. Raw meat. Dinner. Okay. So I guess the dinner will go to Joxer. And this will be sent to both my mages, I guess. Send. Cannot send it to. It's his. Alright. Just split through and 3. Send 2 to list. But let's consume one of these. This turns into dinner. Send intelligence and speed. So basically fish is good for mages. Send that to Callisto. I'm sure this will be the same.
Bless the 7 I am restored.
Send it to Callisto as well. Fuck you. Listo. Alright. Alright, we're done here. Pumpkin soup. What does the pumpkin? All right. Let's go then to the Morticians. I think it's here. I think I'm going to be spending a lot more time stealing this playthrough. This attempt, I should say.
The sun is out. Yet the cold inside my soul. Bane of age. Crux of years.
For no other reason than then what was I going to say? If for no other reason than the fact I'm no longer lawful, that's it. My characters are no longer lawful.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the... This here's my family business. Sad story. I just concern myself with... What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the 3rd degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
Alright. Let's go and
The
dig
dead
up
man is
a
nervous
corpse.
as a squirrel. I'm certain he's hiding something.
You may be right. I suspect he has much more than mere skeletons hiding in his closets.
Let's do this properly. Let's go and dig up the corpse. That's what I did last time. I'm going to follow the same thread. Eglander. Must forget about him.
Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth. To break the monotony of an elder's day. Pray, I am but an age. You would hear hot spot.
Eglander. It asshole. I will only do the dastardly deeds with the rogues and him alone. So if he gets blown up, it will be only him.
Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
Where you go?
May the 7 keep you.
Let's go. The hours are still nowhere near catching up. Although I've done other stuff I did the last time. Okay, let's confront his ass. If he doesn't relent, then...
So, what's the bad news? More orcs? A sheep?
I've heard you're a good man. Now's your chance to help the community. Come clean. Whoever is responsible for taking it away might be brought to justice.
Why should I help those louts? Most of them would do anything to avoid paying a few extra gold pieces for a proper funeral. And anyway, I haven't got a thing to tell you. Enough of that bloody business. If you're just going to bother me about finished matters, I'd consider it a favor if you'd leave me be.
Okay.
The 7 grant abundance!
They do. Take my leave. Well, let's read that. Raid! Now we can confront his ass.
So, what's the bad news? How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool. Plenty of us. He could have used Aureus. I can't see why he... I know it was she. It seemed she could... And this may or may not have anything to do. I never saw her. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched. Lured me outside, claiming she... That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair. And I certainly plan on making some use of it.
As you like to involve the Legion in this matter, I suggest you honor the gold immediately. No. This guy is good. Yeah, let's go with reason. That's what I did last time and it makes sense.
Well, with all the troubles plaguing Sicil, I suppose us natives ought to put our finest feet forward. Here, take the gold. Give it to someone who actually deserves it.
Do you know that turned out differently? I can get to her. Let's go. Ecklander's room and the crime scene. Is the marketplace? I think it's in front of this. Okay, what I truly need is now to visit Teleron, I think. He will teleport me to the end of time. And we shall be very close to catching up. Well, minus the fighting.
Source hunters, eh? All right. If you've got a favourite sheep, best of... Oh, Ogre, you're rotten to the bone. That louse. Did he even bother grilling a single luscious chop? I bet he wasted every last morsel. Captain Aureus.
Okay.
This is intolerable. The momentum of time is slipping through our hands, and you fritter it away on conversations about decomposing mutton. Focus, Source Hunter, focus.
So what? He reminds me of a sten.
Seems to fortify your abilities.
I suppose your example has inspired me to reach new heights.
I suppose your example has inspired me to reach heights I'd never before envisioned.
There's no experience to be won from pestering me with vapid flattery.
Alright. I've leveled up. What level are they? They are already level 3.
Toll of snake,
Okay.
wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
2 points. Let's go for this. An extra 2 ability points to spend. Okay. Arrow recovery, no backstabber. Now, fully courageous. The mental affinity. Escapist now. Far out man. 5-star dinner. Those the effects of food. 30% to strength. That's not too bad. And 1 point in intelligence. You heal while standing in blood. Night Stepper gives you a +2 perception bonus. Lone Wolf.
Potions to bemuscle you.
Resurrected your
Scrolls
rhyme
to
with full
entussle
health. Opportunists. It's actually good, you know. Tax of opportunity. Politician could also work. Scientist, slingshot, 5 meter. So I would go for opportunist or 5-star dinner. Because there is nothing that actually for 2 points in skills. Nothing increases my resistances. These can no longer flee from combat. That's not good. All the effect of food. 30% heal to a strength.
Tomatoes.
A good day to you.
That's actually good. I know more or less what I'm going to face.
Spiritless? Perhaps
So
wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim
I'll
into
keep
your
5-star
routine.
dinner for the future and go with opportunist. Since he's going to be in melee range of many people and hopes he can do a lot of attacks of opportunity.
Potions to bemuscle you.
Hopefully.
Scrolls to entussle you.
Opportunist. Here. As he is, he has 1 pickpocketing from Renegade. Anatoms. Allows you to learn 3 noise. Allows you to learn 2 noise. Learn and use 5. So I cannot shit. Defense. His willpower or this.
Sheep's cheese. Tomatoes.
5 noise. 2 adept. 0 master. I'm going to save those points. I should buy mana charms. To be honest.
Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Problem is I'll keep doing that. I'll keep saving them for this. And that makes sense. Just need a lot of money. Well, but I will be stealing a lot of shit, so I won't need money. Yeah, let's go with this. Makes sense. Add the ability point to the skill schools. This enables you to learn more powerful skills, casting higher tier skills with less action points. Find or buy skill books to learn more stuff. Without her. Non-magical attacks.
Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls to entussle you.
Five-star dinner. Doubles the effects and I'll die. So I won't be able to move. Oh, magician! Gives you 1 extra use for 1 skill. Resurrected. Politician. Scientist. Stench.
A good day to you.
Walk it off, maybe. So I could go for all the skilled up and buy points in witchcraft and geomancer.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Potions
That
to
doesn't sound
bemuscle
too
you,
bad.
scrolls to entussle you.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. On the skilled up, I can buy geomancer 2 and witchcraft 2. Good.
Lonesome,
Everything is
spiritless,
going
perhaps
fine, I
Earth
guess.
Elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
So now what do? I think I need to go and talk to Theliron. Talk to Esmeralda. Now I need to travel to the well, that I could do anyway. Esmeralda's stuff. Can I get to level 4? Did I get to level 4 last time?
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
I don't think I did.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
So if I didn't get to level 4, I shouldn't try to. Yeah, let's talk to Theliron and go to end of time right away.
Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull... Oh, no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Huh?
Deserving of life. Come, make your case.
Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised. It was I who cured... Not to mention... Yes. She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail. She's gotten out... But she claims utter rubbish. I expect you'll be... Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of medicine. Unless one of them happens to have a secret stash of healing stones. Certainly, what would you like to know? The Councillor... From what I can tell, I've implied... I declare...
Alright, let's go.
Interesting indeed.
Nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic. Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
That tone, soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant. Oh, I'm sorry. It's that I'm an apprentice. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation. But perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
But I forgot I need to buy one of these. The last one. Do I have anything to sell?
What would you like to know? One of the brave, thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead. Quite the venerable staple of Sicils. Nearly everyone in Sicil is familiar with grinnings. Yes, I myself, but it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts. Is that so? I arrived at the... I personally delivered the corpse the short... You are?
Boris is young.
Yes. Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that...
Boris it is? Yes. I'll...
Thank
No,
the seven.
no, this is highly abnormal. What is this? This lightning?
I don't know what I did to deserve this.
Alright. What did they say?
Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone, somehow it sent us flying.
You say you will take me under your wing, but I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds, as I am? In truth, this is a relief. And so the lonely babe was fed. The wise godwolf Amira raised the child through. Ask freely, my friend. Your city here, a tiny screech woman, Jarrett. A beast's life is to survive. A human's is to know. I have learned all the remembering of the beast. We do not. It is different between. He came to me when he called. Jarrett visited. Jarrett is my master. I heard this was a place of many people, so here I came. I have seen more faces here in a day than I had seen in all the days of my life together. But I have not found the face I seek. Jarrett is missing. It is my duty to find him.
Ah, look at that. I didn't talk to her last time because as soon as she said she was friends with a mage, I stopped talking. Have you any clue where Jarrett might be?
That mystery is thick and ugly as a swarm of hornets. It started with a great disturbance in Home Forest. A terrible disease came in the night and turned the birds and beasts soft and foul as carrion while they still lived. I watched countless of my loved ones die, rotted from the inside. When I ran to Jarrett to tell him what I had seen, his reaction was strange. He had no answer. The next morning, Jarrett did not emerge from his room. I left him be, but after 3 days I grew anxious. I broke down the door and inside his chamber was nothing. His equipment, his books, all but some scraps of parchment were gone. He was kidnapped, and all his research was taken with him. The only clue I found was a letter among the scraps. I could not make out all the words, but I recognized the threat. Death, coming for you. And the signature? Attenborough. I do not know the one called Attenborough, but I know that if I am to find Jarrett, I must start there. Whoever this Attenborough may be, I believe he or she may know where Jarrett has been taken.
Alright. Your quest. Alright, let's move fast here.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all!
Alright, that's it for today, so thank you very much for watching and I hope I'll see you next time. Goodbye.